Alright, what's good YouTube family? Welcome back to another amazing live stream with one of the best gold traders in the world right here, right now, trading gold. So today we had an volatile day. Luckily to the upside, gold's been moving to the upside recently. We've been extremely bearish, extremely bullish for almost the whole day. We moved about, this must be 1000 plus pips. Wow, 1780 pips from the beginning of this day. What a move. So right now let's get down to the top down analysis real quick. There was some nice headlines that Iran is wants to get into a peace deal. That's why we can see this huge rejection on the daily time frame and on the weekly time frame. We can see this huge rejection. It looks like price want to create support and break the previous weekly candle, pushing to fill this range as we were expecting in the previous week. And on the daily time frame we can see here on the daily time frame we can see here, yeah sure bro, just like the stream and send me your wallet, no problem, no worries at all. So on the daily time frame we can see here that we are bouncing off a support. It's a major support area right there. Wow, a major support area right there. And on the 4 hour we've been extremely bullish. We haven't had any red candle from 3 candles ago, and this next 4 hour is going to close on 30 minutes. So heads up guys, heads up, and be careful for this new 4 hour closure. So probably we are anticipating expecting a pullback to this area at least, so gold can bounce from there. I think I'm having some issue with the connection. What's going on? Yeah, you can see here we have some headlines as well. Some headlines. Yeah, but it's much better now that Iran wants to make a peace deal. So guys, if this candle can close above this, let's check the 30 minute, the 1 hour. Alright, the 1 hour is looking good. 30 minute have almost created a support in 1 minute. If this candle can close bullish like this, I will wait patiently for the week, bottom week, and then boom, I will anticipate this wick fill. So a question, bro, what are you gonna do with this $100? Because I don't want you to gamble it away, or maybe you are a drug dealer or something. You are an addict or alcoholic. I don't want this to go to bad causes. Alright guys, so if this 15-minute candle now can close bullish, we will probably wait for the next candle to create a bottom wick and probably enter from there. We'll be looking for entry if this candle can close like this. Stop loss below this previous red candle. All Here buy stop loss is gonna be there, take profit is gonna be way up there. Let's increase this a little bit for yup. So it created a bottom wick now, and we are going to enter on the break of the highs, something like this. Whenever it breaks the highs, we are going to enter right there. I have placed my buy stops. Hey, wait, where's my buy stops? Where is my buy stops at? Buy stop loss is below, take profit way up there. Buy. What? I think I have some issue with the trading view. Oh wow, wait, what's that? I think it placed two orders. Let me cancel one. I think the trading view is lagging a little bit. Okay, so there is one that got activated. Oh wow, what's that? What's that? Let me refresh it again. Man, this doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we are in a position right now. We are in a gold buy position, as you can see here. So take profit is gonna be around this wick fill right there. Is gonna be about the wick fill, and let the trade run. Confirm. Yeah man, this is weird. I want to secure something right there, right on the wick fill. Right on the wick fill will be my full target for about 1-to-1, and that will be it. Alright guys, so I think it hit the profit target. Why this position is not closing? Oh yeah, so it just hit the profit target right there. Congratulations, what a nice, amazing trade. I think there is something wrong with my internet connection, because it was laggy, a little bit laggy, but it was a nice win. Let me journal that real quick. Alright bro, so I will give you my Telegram channel, my Telegram name. You can contact me there. I will look into that. I will give you my Telegram name. My personal Telegram name. Let's say if you are saying the truth or not, because I have met a lot of people that they are not actually. Oh wow, wow, look at that going, guys. Look at that going. What a trade. What a trade right there. Let me update the trades on stream. $16. Oh wow. Wow, what a nice smooth trade. Oh wow. Very interesting. Very interesting price action today with a nice volume. check the execution. Yeah, guys, was an amazing trade. What a legendary trade, bro. Legendary trade. Can't be better. Can't be better. So the idea behind this trade is that simply 30-minute have created a support right there. You can see 30-minute have created a support and then went and created the lower bottom wick, and then boom, we just secured right there for the wick fill, which is a high probability setup. After the 30-minute have created a nice support candle. You could have left a runner, but I just take 1-to-1 now because of the market. Look how volatile was the market today. It's a little bit overextended, so I just secured that 1-to-1. It's more than enough for me for the day. More than enough. If you can go back in the video, you will see my live execution live on YouTube. Live. Didn't expect it will go that fast, but it was nice. It went very, very fast that I couldn't even see it coming. Couldn't see it coming. Wow, it still keeps going. It's still going non-stop. Wow. What a trade. So I entered on the 30-minute after this candle closure. Like I entered at NYSE open, 30-minute after NYSE open, which gave me much better entry. Everything was clear, was simple, basic A+ setup. Yeah, I know on the 15-minute it looks a little bit choppy, but if you look closely, you can see here that price closed above all this consolidation, and we were anticipating this week to be filled. This is right there an 80% chance. Just the wick fill has an 80% chance to win. So okay, you can give me your Telegram, Omar, and I will look into this. Just type your Telegram, I will send you a message. Yup, was an amazing trade. Wow, look how far it have moved now. So I was risking about 1 to 1, 69. Wow, yeah, about 70 pips. That was interesting, very very interesting. It's very very basic setup, guys, very basic setup. Secured about 70 plus pips. Yep, something like that. I think 75, 76, which is not bad. Bro, just leave your Telegram name, I can contact you. I cannot put my WhatsApp number on YouTube like that. I cannot do that on live on YouTube. What are you talking about? So I think I should have left a runner, but my rules is telling me just to secure at the weak field, because look how many rejection we have here, plus we have a support area right there. We have also a support area, so it was kinda risky. Let's check oil. Yeah, and actually there was one thing into our side, which is the news. The news was to our side. As you can see here, you can see these headlines. It's saying that UAE and Iran, they are trying to end the war, which is very very bullish for gold. It's extremely bullish for gold. If they can end the war, I believe gold will keep moving to the upside to fill this weekly range right here, to fill this range. About 6,700 pips. What about next 15-minute buy in high cut? Let me check next 15 minutes. Bro, it's to be honest, it's a little bit risky now. It's a little bit risky. Look how price moved. Price already moved to the upside about 1,700 pips. And so there was one thing maybe most people they don't pay attention to, is that, for example, whenever we have a retracement, it's better to take it just to the 50% of this range, which is right there. So this is where the 50% of the range, and it's already past it. So it's not good to take a buy anymore in this range unless we see an impulse candle, a celery candle. Yeah, we need to see something like this, a candle that will be formed like this after the closure, after this candle closure. Otherwise it's not a good idea to take any buys now. Alright Omar, I will contact you on Telegram. Two 10. I removed your name so no someone else can contact you. Better wait for 1 hour closure. Yes, definitely Roshan, I think 1 hour closure will be a very very good idea for the 1 hour closure, or else we need an impulse candle like this. If we have now a candle that's closed like this, you can enter buys. Otherwise it's not a good idea to take buys anymore, because you can see we already tapped more than half of this range. So whenever you tap half of this range, I don't take buys anymore, unless we retrace. We retrace till this area right there, like retrace, create a support right here, and then move back up again. Otherwise I don't think I can take any buys. It's a little bit risky, especially after price moved 1,000 pips. Look, price moved almost 2,000 pips now, almost 2,000 pips. It was a clear support setup on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, much better to wait for the 1 hour candle closure. And also I think in 13 minutes, so look at that, in 13 minutes we have the 4 hour candle closure, right, in 13 minutes. So if this 4 hour candle, depending on how this candle will close, we will be looking for sells or buys after that, whenever we see this candle closure. Right there, it looks like we have a recent rejection area, as you can see here. So probably price will tap this area and then reject. We will look for sells from there, which is the best idea, is to catch some sells from there. Killer trade, it was killer, monster. It didn't even take like around maybe 5 minutes. It was very, very quick. We had a very nice volatility for today, very nice volume we are seeing today. Finally we took a trade on NY session. We've been waiting for weeks and weeks to take a trade, and now we got one finally. Yeah, most trades I get during NY session or Asian session, but during New York, man, it's been tough for the past 2-3 weeks. Been very, very tough. Yeah, risky now to take any buys, bro. It's very risky now. I know there is a clean range to the left hand side, but you don't know where this bottom wick will go. Like, you don't know where to put your stop loss. It can reject at any time. And also this 4 hour will close in 11 minutes, so it's better to wait for 11 minutes after this 4 hour candle closure. So if the 1 hour candle can close like this, you probably can look for buys on the next 1 hour candle. After the next 1 hour candle will create a bottom wick like this, and then you will look to take buys from there. Buys to anticipating this fill of the range right there. On the next, this is after the 1 hour closure. After this 1 hour closure in about 10 minutes. Before that, there is nothing to do, nothing we can do here but just waiting patiently. The trading game is the only game that pays you to wait. Other jobs you have to do like a hard work every day, all the day, from 9 to 5, even from 9 to 9. So it's the only industry that pays you to wait. Most professional traders are very, very good with patience for their setup, patience for their execution, and for the trade outcome. They can see the trade outcome. So I've been looking for oil recently, but I don't think there is any clear setup right there, unless, so if we close the buff, but man, we need to tap this area for a pullback. We need a pullback at least from this area, and then we will consider it from there. Yeah, I've been just forward testing it, but I mainly trade gold. Actually, I mainly trade gold, but in the recent NY sessions I noticed that oil also has been very, very volatile. That's why I'm considering to look into it. So in New York session, I have been like waiting for about maybe a week or two without any trades at all. I've been not getting any trades during NY session. There's a lot of choppiness and never a clear closure. Yeah, mostly been working London session. London session is perfectly fine, and also Asian is one of the best session. Look at this move. This move started from the Asian session. Look at that. The biggest move I think was in Asian, about 800 900 pips almost, till pre-London, and then from pre-London to NY 800. So can you imagine, only Asian session equals both London and NY session. Just the amount of pips was that gold have moved in Asian session alone equals to London and New York together. Yeah, I think also this trade worked because this was in our side. We have some news in our side that Iran is discussing the end of the war. That's why gold is bumping right now. Very clearly. So what pays also is patience and consistency. So if you didn't see your setup coming, you are frustrated. If you don't see a perfect trade aligning, it's better not to take a trade, because if you take one bad trade away from your trading setup, man, you are gonna take another one and another one. So guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like on the stream, so it can help me, keeps me motivated and gives me energy to talk more and more, and also take more trades. No, I'm kidding, it's just good for the reach. Yep. Wow, this trade played out perfectly. I think it's good to continue moving to the upside now, because there is no any rejections to the left hand side. Even on the 5-minute time frame, there is no rejections to the left hand side. Wow, very, very clean range. Oh man, look at this going. Yeah, wow, 180 pips. 180 pips. Amazing move. You don't see this every day. Actually, most of the NY session, gold is consolidating or probably not even moving. Yep. So I've been trading gold for the past 4-5 years now. It's getting to about 5, and such a market condition I've never seen. But it's the same setups, same price action, but only the ranges are becoming much bigger. Look at this candle. This only 30-minute candle is 265 pips. Man, like before 2-3 years ago, this candle was only 25 pips. So if you are securing 10-15 pips, man, you was like the best trader in the world, just securing 10-15 pips. I remember those days. Yeah, but now it doesn't feel like anything. Even 100 pips now is like, it's just a normal day. Look at that. Wow, it moved about 200 pips. But we got our piece of the pie, and I'm good with what I got today. No need to force anything now unless we see a perfect setup. Another perfect setup we need to see. Yeah, also this 1 hour is closing in about 3 minutes. Wow, it's closing extremely strong bullish body. So I'm anticipating this to keep moving to the upside. And look at the 4 hour. Wow, this is the fourth 4 hour candle that's closing in green, guys. It's the fourth 4 hour candle that's closing in green. Man, ranges are huge. Ranges are very huge with these market conditions. Never seen something like that before. So if you guys have any question or anything you're thinking about, just leave a comment in the chat. I will be happy to answer you. I will be very happy to answer your questions. Alright, so this 1 hour candle, there is 2 minutes left for this 1 hour candle to close. Let's see. So it's better to close below 50% of the range. If someone is wondering where is 50% of the range, it's right about there, this red line. So if you see a candle that is over 50% of the range, it's better not to take it, because it's already, price have already moved. Right there is the 50%, right there at this line. So we need it actually to close somewhere like this, somewhere like this with a nice stop wick. Yep, would be amazing. Or even lower. So actually the lower it closes, the better. The lower the better. Oh wow, it's going to fill this range. Gold looks like it's going to fill this range. Yeah, so most people is wondering about passing a Proform challenge. Why is it difficult? Why is it hard? It's simply because, man, you are not patient enough. You cannot just wait, take your setup for 2-3 weeks of taking your setup, not doing some stupid shit. Because that's what messes traders up. That's what causes you to lose your account. I'm sure 110% that you know the reason for losing your trades or blowing your account. I'm sure 100%. Yeah, so this 1 hour candle closed right now. Oh wow, look at this 4 hour candle closure. Look at that closure of the 4 hour. Oh man, I think buys will be a little bit tough right there. Buys is gonna be tough. So if you are not in from there, then I don't think it's a good idea to take any more buys. It's not a good idea to take buys anymore. Patience really pays, guys. Patience pays. Wow, look how volatile this market is. It's really pumping. So best thing is to wait. You cannot take any more trades right now. If you want to pass pro firm account, so if you want to pass, best case scenario is to wait for your setup. So you have to change your mentality, the way of your thinking. So instead of thinking how can I win this, how can I pass this, no, you should think how can I not lose, how can I not blow the account, how can I take my best setups day in and day out. That's what you should be thinking about. So sometimes you're thinking about indications to take the trade. In fact, you should think the opposite. Why shouldn't I take this trade, for example? This is one of the things you can think about, is why shouldn't I take this trade? What's the issue with this trade? Is it overextended? So man, I think gold, after all of this move all the day, it will be consolidating now for the rest of the day. Doesn't look like there is any more good setups anytime soon, because as you can see now, it's moving much slower than before. It's moving much slower than before. I didn't even need to move that stops to break even. Didn't need to do that. It was so quick, so fast, that I couldn't even move the stops to break even. Here I think soon, so I'm waiting now for next 30-minute closure. Probably we can see some cells from this area right there. We can see some cells. Let's check oil. Okay, oil looks like it wants to retrace. So if they want to make a peace deal, I believe oil should melt. It should melt right away. Look how it already went down about, how much is that? Wow, 1,000 pip already. Yeah, that's why it's moving to the downside. I think it can move even more further to the downside. Even further it can move to the downside. Man, gold is very volatile. Very volatile. You need to be careful and you should have some experience about that if you really want to trade gold during NY session. You need some experience, guys. You need some experience. Yeah, probably we're going to wait for some sort of resistance there. If we can get, or a resistance. Now if a resistance can be formed, man, this is gonna be very very good video. Sorry, very very good trade. Yep, we can get a very good trade if we can see a resistance candle formed right there. If we have a resistance formed right there, closed below this area, something like that. Because as you can see, this 4-hour candle was closed a little bit weak. It's better to see a range 2 setup. It means that it should come down, retest this area. Let me show you with the arrows. Come down, close, retest, and then boom, like that. Probably retest another time and then boom, like that. Retest and then boom. That's how price move. This is a pure price action. Yep. You can save this for tomorrow. Probably this will be the move by the end of this NY session till New York. If it didn't move up, of course. But the more probability is that gold will move up, will keep moving up to fill these highs right there. Yep, something like that. This is the more probable move. Either retest from here or probably retest from here and then keep moving up. This is what it looks like. But we should have a pullback from somewhere, because man, this is now the 5th 4-hour green candle, even a small one like this. So if you look here, previously we had the pullback candle, I think is the same as this candle right there, the doji candle. It's similar to it. So if we had our pullback already, I think we have a clean range to move to the upside. But now the question is, how can you enter this trade? Where is your trading setup? Where are you gonna place your stop loss? Where will be your entry? You know, so now everyone, 90% of traders, they know that now gold is moving up till this area right there. Is moving up till this area at least. But where are you gonna put your stop loss if you enter the trade now? You can see below this candle. Yeah, this can work, but what's the probability on this trade? You need a high probability trade. Every time you enter, you need a high probability trade. Otherwise, if you make a mistake once, you will make it again and again, and you will keep blowing your account. You should not deviate even one time. You should keep following the rules. and following your system. I know it's not hard, it takes time. Guys, actually it takes time, a lot of time, it takes discipline, it takes patience. Not everyone can do that. Until you get tired of losing, that time you will start winning. When you get tired of losing. Brother, explain this trade again. Yes, sure, Akash. Akash, my dear friend, I'm going to explain this trade again only for you. Only for you. Give me a second right there. So you can see here when I come to the chart, when I firstly come to the chart, it was NY, pre-NY open. I think 15-minute candle, close week bullish. So let me tell you this. When I come to this chart, I was watching and there was none of these lines, only this one line right there. I looked at the 1 hour time frame. Look at the 1 hour. It looks like it's rejecting. There is a recent rejection area. So first, price rejected from this area before. This is our first confirmation. Second thing, I was waiting for this 30-minute candle to close bullish above this line right here. You can see here that this was previously a resistance area, now it's a new support area. This candle also, so we got a closure on the 30-minute time frame. We got a liquidity grab, so this candle already grabbed the liquidity from the previous candle. This is 3 confirmation, and then the 4th confirmation is that you can see here, if you look closely, this candle closed above. So we have a breakout, my friend. There is a very clear breakout on the 15-minute time frame and a support on the breakout on the 15, and very clear support formed on the 30-minute time frame. So I waited patiently for this next 30-minute candle to create a bottom wick, and then boom, I enter on the break of the high. Here I can show you my exact entry and exit. So look at that. Look at that. This was my exact entry and exit. 494696. Yep, so right about there was my entry and my exit 4703. Yep, right about there, as you can see, 4703.6. Yep, somewhere right there, about 70 pips. I believe I secured around 70 pips at this wick fill. Look at this wick fill. So this trade itself, it has 80% win rate. It has. No, the 15-minute candle didn't close weak bullish, it closed nicely. Yes, this one closed weak bullish, so that's why after this candle I didn't take the entry. Also this one, but this one, as you can see, it closed with a better body, like it broke above this range. Maybe in the 5-minute it can show you clearly. Yeah, so look, you can see on the 5-minute this candle, like it was a breakout candle. So this, you will get used to it with experience, with the volatility, with this nice market movement. That's how you will get used to this. Akash Gupta, your name sounds like a famous person. Are you a famous person? Alright, make sure you leave a like, guys, and subscribe to the channel. It's good for you, not for me. I'm not selling like courses or mentorship or anything just yet. Just yet. So I'm providing just free education, free live stream during NY session. but I trade sometimes on London and New York. Yeah, sometimes I take Asian session. Very, very good trade idea. This is price action 101. Price action 101. So next best trade idea is that we are waiting for probably a resistance candle to be formed, not in this 15. On the next 15 we can see some resistance here, and then confirmation on the 30. If it closed below, we will look for some sells. This is our only viable option at the moment. Our only viable option. Otherwise, buys above is a little bit difficult. It have lower probability right now. Buys above. So currently just waiting for some nice setup. Oh, I want to pass my prop firm. Bro, you have to be patient and take only one trade per day. One session, one trade per day. No need to overcomplicate it. It's really easy, but you cannot sit on your hand, guys. You cannot sit on your hand. Man, just wait for resistance to be formed, and then we will look for setup from there. Without a resistance, how can you take a trade? You are in the middle of the range now. We are in the middle of the range. There is no chance for to take any trade right now. No chance. You guys can ask any questions in the chat, and I will be happy to answer them. I will be happy to answer them. Tough. Yeah, so there is about 10 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close. Can we see something good? Can we see a nice closure below? All what we need is like this 30-minute candle to close below, and then the 15-minute candle will enter on the retracement. On the, if it close bearish, we can grab about 200 pips. If we got a nice closure, we can grab about 200 pips. Yeah, we are just waiting for if this candle, 30-minute candle, can close below the range, and then the 15-minute candle will create a resistance. Then probably we can look for something. Look how this candle is rejecting nicely. So we want to see something closes like this, and then confirmation on the next candle. Is that too big or is strong rejection zone? Yep, this area is a strong rejection area. So if price couldn't close above, it's definitely going to move lower for sure. Not for sure, but it has a high probability to move lower. Look here how price closed above and then it kept moving to the upside. Here it's a strong area. Actually this line is a strong line, so it's better wait and we will see soon. Better wait. Just about 4 minutes left on the candle. This is not much, guys, just 4 minutes left. Yep, better to wait. Any questions? Any questions in the chat? So probably after this candle closure, we probably getting some nice resistance. Some sort of a resistance. Alright, look how this 15-minute is rejecting nicely. Okay, and also you can see here that this 4-hour candle closed with a big huge ass rejection. It closed doji. So probably this next 4-hour candle can move down to create a bottom wick about 150 pips. Can move down and create a bottom wick. Alright, 1 minute left on the candle to close. Only 1 minute left. This candle is rejecting right now. I like this rejection. It doesn't look bad. This 30-minute candle, I think it should close bearish as well. It's preferably to close bearish. We need the bottom wick. Without a bottom wick, I don't think it's possible to take anything right there. Careful, guys, we need a bottom wick, like a good bottom wick. Alright, so this candle now closed, but the 30-minute closed bullish. 30-minute closed bullish. So probably on the break of this candle, but I don't think it's a good idea now because we have some rejections to the left hand side. It can work, but it's not the best idea for me. Yep, definitely we can wait for something. So if this candle went and created a little bit more steeper top wick, like till here or there at least, and then boom, break its own high again, yeah, this will be much better chance to continue to move to the downside. It will be a much better chance. Yeah, we need that steeper top wick. That steeper top wick is important. It's also a volume time right now. It's a very high volume time. Wow, look at this. Oil is cooking. Oil is cooking. I think it should melt. Probably right there it should melt. We should see a melter if it broke this low. Yeah, back to gold. Can we see this candle broke below its own low? Is it possible? So if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like. This will help me show up every day, do these nice live streams, and provide free education. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. I stream every single day on NY session and only trading gold only. Okay, look at that. Is it going to break lower? Is it going to break lower? Right there. Right there, let's see. Okay, that's a nice steeper top wick actually. It's a nice top wick. Alright, so it's breaking now. It is breaking. Man, it's tough. Actually, it's dangerous to take any without a good confirmation. We already have one win for the day. This candle is fluctuating. There is no clear volume. As you can see, there is no clear volume. This candle is not moving anywhere. I think the NY volume is gone and that's it. Probably that was the volume for today. Doesn't look like it want to move. Hello, hello, Roshan. You are still here? That's nice. That's very, very nice. Alright, so this candle is breaking now. It is breaking, but is struggling to break below. It is struggling. So if it wants to break, it should break with volume. Should break with some volatility. Not this slow. This is not safe, guys. Be careful. This is not safe. It's better not to enter. You can just like the stream and make sure you subscribe and call it a day. I think it's better to call it a day. Yep, because it's kinda dangerous now. It's a little tough. So delicious. So delicious, but not the price action. It's been good for the whole day actually, but now it's just man, it's not like it's not moving. Look at that. 50 pips for the past, I think, 6 minutes. I smell a retracement. I smell a retracement right there. Probably will create a bottom wick for this 4 hour. Wait for a support and the break, then can take a sell. Yes, definitely. That is much better, Roshan, if we waited for a support and then a sell. And the break, I mean. So this green candle should close like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. If it close like right here with a small weak body and then boom, you take the sells. Man, it's much better probability, and I'm sure it's gonna be an amazing trade like the one we took. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Roshan Bhai. Absolutely. We need this candle to close weekly bullish, like till here or there. Very weakly we need to see the closure. Or this candle should close like A plus setup and then it's low break in the next candle. Yup, definitely. This is what I am thinking about. If it close like A plus setup and then it break previous low, man, it's cooking. It's cooking in hot oil. Would be very delicious if we can get that setup. We need a good setup, good closure below, and it's perfect. Yup, so it looks like they want to end the war, guys. If they want to end the war, gold should be moving to the upside. It shouldn't be moving to the downside. So I don't know about the sells. You should be a little bit cautious about the sells because, man, currently the price is very bullish, and on the fundamentals and on the technical side. So probably I'm gonna call it a day right there. I have some other works to do. It was amazing doing this live stream. I enjoyed a lot. If you guys enjoyed as well, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and take care everybody.